Hello, everybody. Well, for those of y'all that don't know what this is, those of y'all that do, this is a Model Z or 2Z 463 Dayton, which is, well, I mean, not basically, it is. It's a Poulan 245A or a Alice Chandler 293. It's 70 couple cc's. It's 4.5 cubic inches. I think 74, 75 cc's, something like that. I picked it up in a bunch of stuff, and it was sitting out there, and I just happened to look at it, and I was like, well, you know, I'm not really that worried about it right now. I just thought it might be fun to make a video, see if we could put a pull rope in it, because it needs one in it. And I'm pretty sure these are behind the flywheel, and somebody's already had the screws loose because they broke the pull rope, and they might have been trying to put one in it and found out it was behind the flywheel. I have never put a rope in one of these, so I have no idea how it works. I don't know anything about it other than I'm pretty sure it's behind the flywheel. So I thought I'd start recording. Just pull it off here and have a little look at it. If it's something we can fix, I'll post a video. If not, I don't know, I might post a video anyway, I might just delete it. So she was a little draggy. The flywheel is dragging the coil. I honestly have no idea how this is supposed to work. I know it looks like a real pain in the butt, but, you know, I figure if we can pull it off here and get it out, maybe we'll help somebody out. I don't know that this will turn into a video or not. I don't know what we can get a hold of right here. I don't want to break anything behind it, but maybe it'll just pop off there pretty easy. It did. I'm impressed. Most of the time that stuff won't come off there for nothing, but it did. So maybe we'll get a look at it. I know the coil's gonna have to be reset. The pull start dogs are on the back of the flywheel. That looks like a pretty gnarly bug there, so we're going to give him a little drink of brake cleaner to make sure he's thirsty. There we go. He gone. That looked like one of the North Carolina kissing bugs, and for those of y'all that don't know, we have a bug around here that they call the North Carolina kissing bug, and they are nasty little critters. They have a bite. Well, I say a bite. They got a little thing that looks like a needle, and they stab that rascal in you, and it will flat out mess your clothes up and mess your leg up, everything else. They've got acid in their body. And I know some people's gonna say no, they don't. This, that, and the other. But y'all know Jason was out here with the boys that built the rat rod. He fell on one of them in the woods, and it actually etched an imprint of it in his pants where he fell on it. So they're pretty nasty. Uh-oh, sound like Pops is coming. Yep, looks like it too. So, hey. Maybe have to pull pull the keyway out. Pull the key out of the way, rather, shall I say, if we're going to talk about it like it's supposed to be. There's the key out. Now, let's see what we got here. Ha-ha! There it is. It comes out of there, apparently. The spring is behind it, and everything else. Uh-oh. Looks like Daylight done brought something for the boo-boo to play with.
You want to give it to her now? Jamie, give me 2 of them. You can give Daniel's daughter one if you want to.
Yeah, she'll like it, I know for sure. Y'all hold on a second, I'll bring you back in a minute. Alright. Now, we're going to try to put this rope in here. I don't know exactly how this works. It was already torn out, so we're going to try it and see. I think it winds this way, I believe. It's made kind of like a mic, but not exactly the same. So we're going to try to fiddle this through there, and I'm going to put the pin in it and see if we can get this to work. Like I say, I don't know. I don't know exactly how this goes, because I didn't take it out. It was pulled out already. So we're just going to give it a shot. We'll see where it goes. So yeah, that should be the right direction. Slide it through there, and then we're going to put this pin through here. I'm actually going to drive it in there, I think, instead of heating them up. Since I'm using these new ones that are sharp already, I'll just drive it through. Just drive it through the rope, kind of like that. And I'm going to trim it off. Just leave a bit sticking up. Kind of like that. That way when you go to pull it back through, it jams up in there. That stops it from pulling the rope on through. There you have it. So, I don't know how this is going to work, y'all. I really don't. I don't have the slightest clue. Hopefully it works okay. I know most times these don't work the best in the world, so we're going to see if we can get it snapped in there. And once we get it snapped in there, we'll put it around to there and give her a couple of twists. See if we can get it snugged up so that it draws the rope back in. 1, 2, 3. Let's give her 4. And 4. We'll give her 4 twists and see what happens from there. We can get it untangled now. A little bit loose. We might give her one more. We'll give her one more. We'll give her one more twist if y'all can see in there. You pull the rope out and catch it in that little notch, and then twist her on around. Oh, by George, that appears to function. Seems to work good. Let's stick it back together and see what happens. Let's see. That was over just like, I think that goes like that right there. We got to reset the lamination on the coil. I think this rascal's got points in it. I don't know whether it has any fire or not. We'll check it and see before we stick it all back together. This is mainly going to just be about putting the pull rope in, I think. Just because I know the first time I seen one of these, I thought, well, that's going to be a real pain. I mean, it doesn't seem to be that bad. The fact that you have to pull the flywheel off to do it seems a little daunting, but it looks like you could just take 3 bolts out and pull the whole starter mechanism off of it. So that's got that. Let me see if I can find my 8mm right quick on my 5/16, which ain't no telling where it's at, because the desk is kind of table is kind of a mess at the moment. I've been doing a few things trying to get stuff cleaned up. I started cleaning yesterday and I didn't ever get finished. Using my 8mm right here on the table. There it is. I just couldn't see it. There's the 8. Where is my point setter? There's my point setter. We're going to go ahead and loosen these up. Just slide it back, snug it back up until we get everything else on there. We got to put our keyway back in, or key back in our way, however you want to see it. I'm going to shoot just a little bit of penetrating oil on them dogs, just so that they've got a little bit of lubricant on them. I don't really like the way that feels. But it looks like they're up on there. Put all these washers back on here. It doesn't feel like it's up on there all the way. There she goes. Now we're up on there. I knew there was something a little goofy there. I just didn't know what. Got a little compression. Very good. Clean that off. We'll roll it back around here and set the points and take the plug out and see if it's got any fire. It might have, it might not have. I don't know. Everything seems to work better now. Looks like a 3/4 inch plug. Come on out there. Come on out there. Well, I may get it out sometime today. Switch don't feel the best in the world. stitch of fire I can see. Not a stitch. I can't tell whether that switch is good or bad. That's the condenser. Where the pliers at? We're just gonna pull the kill wire off. Give her a little scrape in there. And just see no fire there either. Let's see. There's where the point's hooked. There's the condenser. Let's unhook that. And I'll bring you back in a minute. There we go. All right. I went and got some stuff. Since I'm already this far in, instead of just making a video on the pull start, we're gonna put a module on it and see if it'll fire. We'll find out whether the points were bad or the coil. So I'm gonna take the condenser off, which y'all know this is the condenser. Well, some of you did. This is condenser. Anyway, this is the condenser. What we're gonna do, we're gonna cut the wire off the condenser. Snipped her right off of there. And I don't know if this is gonna be long enough, but I'm gonna check it and see. I'm gonna try to put the little ignition module right back where the condenser was, because that's what I normally do. That'll fit right there. And if I solder the wire right yonder, it'll work. So we're going to solder the wire to the condenser that came off the coil, and we'll just clip the wire off from the points and use the kill switch wire and see if it works. So let's get a little bit of that plastic coating off there. I already got the soldering iron turned on so it could get warm. Probably ought to have my glasses on, but they're in the house. Y'all know how to solder wire, don't you? Cautiously. All right, we got that tinned over a little bit. Takes a little bit whenever it's cooler out than whenever it's warm out, for whatever reason. Try to get a little solder melted on the tip. That way it takes to it faster. And the trick to soldering is putting your thumb right there close to it. That way you can tell how hot it is when it burns your thumb. It's soldered on there. Ain't the best solder joint in the world, but it is one. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get to where I'm going. I probably ought to just leave it alone since it's on there. It's soldered on there good enough to do what we want it to do. That's good enough. That's good enough to where I'll make a connection, and that's all we want to do is see if it has fire. And if it does, that's kind of where we was going. Down just a little bit. Dang, sounds like somebody else done pulled up. Yeah, we might not ever get this video made today. People keep showing up. But we'll try. Alright. There we go. We're going to snip this wire off. Oh, there comes Pope. We're going to snip that wire off right there, and then we're going to hook it back to the kill switch. And we'll see if she's got any fire after that. Because everybody wants to know if it's going to fire or not. Well, maybe. We might get it hooked back on there anyway. All right. Now let's see if she fires now. I'm going to save myself the trouble pulling the rope. We're going to use the electric start method. Get on there. Oh, she's got fire now. All right. I'll bring you back here shortly and we'll see if it'll fire off. Hold on. All right, everybody. I've done a little cleaning on the fuel system on this thing. Pope come by and I was on talking with him, and I went ahead and cleaned the fuel system while he was here, and we were shooting the breeze, and I think it's probably gonna need a carburetor kit, but we're gonna squirt a little. I cleaned the gas tank out and I put fuel lines on. I took the top off the carburetor here without taking the carb off and just washed it out because it was full of old crud. We're going to shoot some gas. I got the gas bottle. We're going to shoot some down the pipe, see if she'll pop off. And we've got fire now and it's got compression. So we're going to see if it'll pop off. If it'll pop off, I'm probably going to stop the video. And I'm out of carburetor kits right now for these carburetors. I got some ordered, but that one we put in the steel the other day was the last one. So let's see if it'll pop off. It will. I'm going to make a video and upload it right quick, because I want to get y'all a video out today, and this ought to be a pretty decent video. I think y'all enjoy it anyway. It acted like it wanted to pop off. I'll put a little more down in there and see if it'll. We'll either pop it off or flood it, won't we? Well, there you have it. I did put some fresh gas in the tank, and I can see it's not pulling any up. So I'm gonna stop it here, and we'll call this the end of the video for now. So we'll get the carburetor cleaned, get a kit put in it, and see if we can't get the rest of it worked out, get it running maybe. So y'all have a good day. Y'all remember to love each other. Be kind. Merry Christmas to everybody if I don't get to see you again. I'm sure there'll be more Merry Christmas coming. We might even do a Christmas special here directly. But I still say Merry Christmas. That way make sure everybody gets to see it. All right. Y'all have a good day. Bellhopper out.